Evening. Join us here on the King of the Hill game. Shannon Barnett versus Glenn Whitmore. Shannon had a 5 start. That's currently 1-1. They play for 2 hours. Now, the clock on the screen is a little bit wrong. It's about 7 minutes wrong. I messed it up. Do apologise. So they've got about an hour and 49 minutes to go, just so we know. So, we are playing, in case you didn't know, the King of the Hill is races to 18, and they play for 2 hours. So, whatever the score is after 2 hours is what you get. So, you get 1 point for every frame you play. Every frame you win on this one. Shannon and Glenn are in the same group as myself and David Mills. We played last night. David Mills got 17 points and I got 16 points. So quite a high bar of points scored. And first time I've really played in a timed match almost. And even though you think you got loads of time, 2 hours, I actually give away a 6 start to David Mills. And the pressure just builds and builds. Every frame that you lose, I'm thinking, okay, I've got time to get in it. And then you realise, actually, you just keep on giving frames away. And actually, he's going to be close to getting to 18 and finishing before even 2 hours are up. I was sort of managing it, going, there's plenty of time left. But actually, there wasn't. And if I kept on playing like I did, he would have got to 18. So I just had to slow it down a little bit, try and make sure of the frames. Some of them went quite scrappy, which gets you frustrated when you're playing in a timed environment as well. So it's a different kind of pressure to what we're used to. Obviously, normally in the 12, we're just playing races to 12, and you take as long as you like, pretty much. So we're trialing this out, and had some decent scores so far. Old Matty Barcock got to 18 against Scott Pride, and Scott got to 17. That was a pretty impressive haul of points. That's going to put the pressure on. In their group is Lewis Bland and Ian Hay. They're playing Monday night. So straight away, they're going to be up against it because, as I say, it's points rather than wins. And Matty getting 18 points and Scott getting 17 points. They've almost got to get 16 or 17. It's the pressure is going to be huge on that game. All talking of pressure, Glenn's just missed the yellow there. And as every frame goes by, I'm not joking you, the pressure just mounts a little bit more, especially when you're given these big starts. As I say, you think you've got time to get back into it, but every time he wins a frame, he's closer to the 18. So Shannon with a half decent chance here. You can pot the red. White's going to go into the black. Is the black going to career down to the bottom pocket? It isn't, but it's gone safe-ish. She's going to have to try and play a safety shot here. Probably just brush the white off the red, off the side cushion, and try and get him behind the red again or something like that. Can't see that he's got a pot on. So he did have a pot on, he did, but he's overcut it. So a good chance here for Glenn now. And that's perfect. Thought for a second it's going to keep rolling, but that's perfect. The table looks lightning. A good start for Glenn, 2-1 in real terms. You probably set yourself little targets. If you can win 2 or 3-1 every 3 or 4 frames, you'll soon drag that 5 start out of him. If you win 2 out of 3 every time, it's going to be 10-all. When you look at it like that, start out of him. Not a very good break there. So no balls potted. Reds have come out quite nicely. And he can't pot a yellow anyway, so... But can he pot that red? Glenn might have got away with this. But almost like, does he want to go those reds anyway? I think as you pick the yellows off, the yellows might be the better ball. Don't know. It's hard. I don't even know if you can pot that one or not. As you're standing there watching this, you'd be like, "Oh, just take this shot, just take this shot." You start getting frustrated with the time clock. It is a weird sensation. So yeah, he has just ended up playing a sort of a safety shot. He has left Glenn on a yellow. Does Glenn want to try and go for these yellows? Probably not. He probably might pot that yellow, then maybe just play a safety shot, and then hopefully come back to the table again in a much better position. Because I can't see how he can pot this and get on another ball. So you must say, I may just pot it, play a little safety shot. Oh, he has screwed it back. That's nice. I'll tell you what, that's a good shot. Does he really want to go game here, though? Those two yellows to the right-hand side, I don't think they go. Is he going to play that off the bottom? Oh, I'm not sure if he's going to play that off the bottom yellow. He hasn't. And that looks like it could be in... can he make the plant, can he? Might be able to make the plant. Oh, easily. What am I talking about, just? What am I talking about? So a good chance now if he can punch this white through that gap. Has he punched it too far? Yeah, so oh, he's gone too far again. Yeah. So now he's in big trouble. He's in big trouble now because all those reds pretty much go. There's that red on the right-hand side, which is a little bit tricky. So this is what I'm saying. The pressure starts mounting every time you just slightly miss your positional shot by a little bit. Well, he's just come out of a wonder shot there, and he's been unlucky. Wow, great shot. And that's kind of going to happen to me last night. Every time I played some shot like that, I ended up with no run. Just that don't go in the middle, does it? No. So you can only see one person winning this frame, but Shannon's got to play the right shots. There's almost like no rush to win this frame for Shannon. But we do know that Shannon is a very attacking player as well, so he's going to go for it. Just doesn't need to, if that makes sense. I mean, you can just drop this up there. If it goes in, it goes in. Well, I thought for a minute it was going to go in, and if it did, it'd be like the biggest pocket in the world. Danger is, of course, he's left Glenn a double. If Glenn gets it anywhere near that pocket, it covers that red as well, so it just causes Shannon a bit of a problem. Oh, he's gone the other way. He went, yeah. I thought he was going to go to the top left as we looked, but no. Well, if Shannon can get through to this red near the hole, he's got to play the plant. Yeah, oh dear, yeah. So thin cut here for Glenn. A little bit of luck with the white off the red. See what happens. Can't really judge it anywhere else. Oh, he's gone in off. So as I say, he couldn't judge it. It was just a shot. He just had to pot the yellow, and just whatever happened. So another great chance here for Shannon. Do you take these reds down here and go down? I mean, that's the last ball you take. Surely you take the red on the cushion, get the white right behind it. Unless he's going to move it, which he has. Nice shot. And that's come out perfect, hasn't it? Yeah, nice shot. He's going to judge this one. Does he come out and take the red in the same pocket? Yeah. Just got to drop this in because he's going to pot the red in the middle then. It's naturally going to be on the black. Just bounce off the cushion. And just a nice straight black for 7-2. And it rolls. Shannon's a break. And that's going to hurt Glenn. As I say, all those frames that you think you should have won. Big break there as he potted a ball. I think he's potted a couple of yellows. And all those yellows look lovely. He's got to pot this one, just get the white out to the middle of the table, just, in the middle, so he can take that yellow down the top right. Don't want to be too greedy. No, so has he got in? Oh, is he on the yellow in the middle? I think he has. That's probably even better. Dangerous playing that way, but but that's perfect. He's got to stud into that red. Well, he didn't stun into it. I think he's still okay. He got away with that, I think. Just a natural pot. We've just probably played this with a bit of drag right hand side, bring the white back across the table. Yeah, perfect. Just done this in. That's going to be 8-2. And this is what I'm saying, that the pressure, every frame that Shannon wins, the pressure just mounts a bit more on Glenn. Glenn's got to be eyeing 16 or 17 frames, because that's what, say, me and Dave got last night. So he's got to win 14 frames just to get to that score. It's a nice break, though. And those reds look very nice. This could be a very quick reply. Glenn be wanting a fair few of these. Quite a few break dishes will be great for eating into that clock. Just overrun that a little bit. That side of the table seems to be running really quickly. He might pot this and come back up for the red in the left middle. No, he's going to cross. That's okay. Not ideal saying that. If he pots this, can he leave himself an angle on that red to get back up for the last red? And then to get back down for the black comfortably? He's come back up for it now. Well, can he get past the yellow? And then navigate the other one, the other black and yellow. Oh, he's played it well. Oh, I tell you what, if that was a half inch the other way, it'd hit that red off the side cushion, but he's come out okay. And just what he needs is quick frames on the board. Quick reply to Shannon there. 8-3. Of course, Glenn's playing on the cheat code table, which the biggest pockets in the world. You can miss by a mile and they go in. I can't. I seem to miss by a mile and they don't go in, but everyone else doesn't have a problem with them. I've told him that when we're playing on a proper table with small pockets. Table 13 or something. So just in case you've just tuned in, the clock on the screen is wrong. They've actually played they've got about 1:34 left. About 7 minutes out. I made a mistake on when I pressed the timer. A big break there from Shan. He's potted a couple of yellows, but I'm guessing he's going to be looking at reds. I mean, he can go yellows, but because of that red top right-hand pocket, he's going to play the plant early, is he, and just get it done. It's a bit risky to play in this first shot. Yeah, and there you go. You see, it's just gone wrong. I wouldn't have played that first shot at all. And if I am going to play it, I think I hit it out quite hard. I think I'd leave those reds there now because that yellow's safe and go somewhere else and maybe go down there later. Because you've got yourself a bit of a saver if Glenn gets to the table. Very risky sometimes playing that ball, opening up that yellow to go. I mean, if that could have gone completely wrong, and it has gone wrong. And this is very risky. He can't be playing the plant. He misses that. He leaves all the yellows as easy peasy. And now he's messed those two reds up as well a little bit as well. So that's, after a decent break, that's two really poor shots from Shan. Glenn gets his yellow down there. So obviously totally covers up the plant if there ever was a plant. Anyway, I think Shannon's got to. Well, it's got to try and get those two reds apart. I think that actually the camera's deceiving a little bit. I think that red nearer to the cushion will go like that. Look at that. Does he play that red down the cushion off the yellow? Or do you pot this and try and get behind it and then you can get down to the other reds? I think this is the shot. Play this and try and get back behind the red. Yeah, that's a good shot. Oh, he's just left the wrong angle, I think. Yeah, he wanted to be straight, really. There's no real way of getting down to those reds now because the harder you hit this, the more it's going to arc. Screw it. Maybe I'll screw off the side cushion. Oh, he screws straight in the pocket. Yeah, he wanted to be straight. And as soon as he weren't, that's when you sort of go, right, okay, I can't clear these up. You should pull back, really, and go, I just couldn't get down there. So there was no point in trying to. It'd have been better off just putting the red over the hole and leaving the white onto the top cushion or something. Glenn's obviously got to deal with this yellow that's next to the red. This is a nice way of doing it. Potting that yellow in the middle, and what we should naturally go on to. He wants to move the red, really. If he can, yeah, perfect. That's absolutely perfect. Still got a little bit of work with those two yellows in the middle of the table because that red is blocking the left pocket. He's gone past the red. He's still okay. But it just makes it a bit harder. Wow, I'm going to say he's still okay. Yeah, he's played that nicely. You can just drop this in now and just drop the white through a little bit. He's going to stun this, you know. Didn't need to do that. Could have just dropped it in, I think, but still okay. Just a slightly tougher pot than you could have had. He's fine though. Good pace. That is going to be 7 frames played in 30 minutes, which is the kind of pace you need. That's on pace to be playing 28 frames. A break this year will serve him really well. Big mistakes there from Shannon, to be fair. He It's typical Shannon. He's very aggressive. Oh, in off from Glenn. And I was going to say, look at those yellows, but he's got a yellow over the top right hand bag, which means he can't really go reds. But can he pot the red in the middle and then play a loss of turn shot, just brushing the red and potting the yellow, and going, go on, Glenn, because leaving that white there ain't going to leave Glenn anything. And then all the reds are in better positions than what the yellows are. It's potentially what he could be looking at. Can he still play it? He can't. He can still play the loss of turn shot, maybe. He's got to make sure he gets that white in a good place. Oh, it goes beyond there, does it? So that's what I'm saying. The camera's deceiving sometimes. But he's potted himself into no man's land here. He's got to pull back, play the loss of turn shot now. Just brush off the red and pot the yellow. All your reds are then pottable. You can't keep potting whilst that red is on that yellow to the top right. There's no point in potting this at all. He's looking at potting this. There's no point. He's got to give it back to Glenn and go on then, Glenn, clear them up. And if he doesn't, all his reds go. So Glenn's got a freebie start, really. Well, not freebie start, so he's just played the loss of turn shot. He tried to get the white behind the black there. But it's now put Shannon in all kinds of trouble, really. He's going to get this red out. So it's a shot too late for me, because while that yellow was on the side cushion, that's when he should have done it. But that's turned out not too bad. He has left the yellow in the middle. Oh, he's not going for it. He's just going to play another safety shot. Of course, what he has done is got his other yellow off the cushion now. But at least now Shannon's reds do go as such, whereas before they didn't. And that's a nice shot, forcing Glenn into having to do something. I mean, Glenn has got a clearance here, to be fair. It's not, I've said it was a nice shot. I don't think it is. He pots this yellow in the middle and he's got a nice angle just to pop that other yellow and knock the red out of the way. Shannon's got to wise up a little bit here. He was too late to move that red. He went for a pot that did him no favours. There you go. Just open up a treat. And this could be quite a procession here if Shannon keeps playing so aggressive when the clearances are not there. Because you're just going to get unstuck all the time, especially with players of Glenn's calibre. You miss, and they're going to clear up just like that. As I say, the shot earlier doors was to move that red. That red did not go, so there's no point in keep potting balls. You had to move it eventually, and all he did was delay a shot and gave Glenn a chance to move one of his bad balls off of the cushion. Look at it as a bit of a game of chess where you move your places, your balls, your pieces into position, and Glenn just moved his into position, and Shannon just messed it up. So 8-5, and I say Glenn will be happy with the start. Shannon had a 5 start. I mean, it's not bad. 5-3, real terms against Glenn. You'll take that. Could do with another break this year though. He's got a ball. Look at those reds. Look at those reds. Every red goes. I think that red goes to the top left past the black as well. I think I'll be taking the red in the middle first, just to make sure I'm on them. I don't like the look of bridging this on this one. But, I mean, this is the better ball to take, because you can then take them in the middle, but you've got to make sure you pot it. Do not miss it. Yeah, it's risky. So strategically, it's the better ball to take, because you're just on the red in the middle, then it's perfect. And he has potted it. But he has just lost position a little bit. So he's got to cut this red in the middle and just hope that the white stops on that yellow. Oh, it's gone in off. It's gone in off. Yeah, dear. It's just going wrong. Ball in hand for Glenn. He's got one baddish yellow, which he may be able to get behind now. Or he's going to try and screw it out. Always missed it. Well, he's potted, but missed it at the same time. He'll try again. He's got another angle here. He may potentially play this yellow off the black. Just stun the white back a bit. Just play it off the black. That opens up that pocket for the yellow. Maybe an option. No, that's no good. He's not got no angle there. Just having a good look here. Even though you are playing timed, it is right that you take some time because you're in this frame, so you don't want to just be giving it away. Is he looking at a double now? Nails this, and he's looking good. Well, it's not even close. Oh, he's covered the red. God, he's covered the red with the yellow. He's got away a murder there, to be fair. That double was terrible. Whether that was the cushion or whether that was just the way he played it, it wasn't a good effort. But say it could be the cushion. That's why I don't like playing down there, because those cushions are rubbish. You've got no idea what's going on with the balls. Don't be straight. He's got a bit of an angle. He needs to play a real good shot on that red to get the white down for the red in the middle. He may want to screw down. I don't know what angle he's got, but he may screw down and try and get on it now. Take the one in the middle and then take the long red. No, that's no good. That's no good. I'm afraid. I mean, he can pot this in the middle, but he's got no shot on the red other than a double. And we just saw what happened with Glenn's double off that cushion. He's going to go for the double, but the white's going to come in and out. He's not going to be on it. Potted it, but yeah, so the ball's going in and out. He's worse off now than if he'd potted it in the middle. Yeah, I mean, that's not a bad shot. I mean, he was screwed. He's just left Glenn a long yellow. He couldn't really do a lot else. I'd expect Glenn to pot this, but you never know. He's potted it nicely. I mean, it's just a nice stroke shot, wasn't it? It's just poor shots again from Shannon, I'm afraid. He won't do any of them shots against me, I know. But his shot selection's not been good so far, and he's being found out here. There's 8-6. And if Glenn was looking to get to 18, which of course he is, he needs to win 6 frames every 40 minutes, and that's what he's done. He's won 6 frames in 40 minutes. Now, he's dry. He's got a bit of run there, because look where he's left the white. Has he left the long red? Potentially. But look at the state of the balls. I mean, there's red balls blocking yellow balls, and there's yellow balls blocking red balls. Even though it looks like a big break, he's not really left them anything. All he's done, unfortunately, that was with one shot, and that was the only shot he left him. He's opened up every yellow to go. So now it's big pressure on Shannon to clear these. Because if he doesn't, Glenn will come back and will. Although he hasn't left him on one there, to be fair. But you know what I mean? Just that one red was blocking that yellow. After that went, so Glenn got a bit lucky with his break. I know you can't really say you got lucky with the break because the break's the break. But, you know, you got a bit of run, should we say. Is he looking at cutting this in the middle? He is. And he's feeling pretty confident going for shots like that. And he's set himself up for another clearance, really. He's under it, that. He want to come back to start that yellow to the bottom left. He can come back again, though. And this is becoming a bit of a canter here for Glenn. In the last 15 minutes, Shannon hasn't really played a good shot. He keeps on playing shots that opens up the whole table for Glenn, and it's costing him every frame. He can't open up the table for Glenn because he's too good a potter, and he'll just pick them off every time, and that's what he has done. And that all came from the very first shot from Shannon. Felt obliged to go for a red when the clearance wasn't there. Sort of knowing that if he potted that red like he did, he opened up all the yellows. Got to be smarter. And that is 8-7. They're going to be sitting happy. 7-3, real time. 8-7 in the match. Went 7 frames in the first 45 minutes. He's going to be happy with that. And just right on cue, Shannon dry breaks. Bit of work to do on the yellows. If he can pot the yellow down here to the bottom right. I'm not sure if he can get to that one to the top right. He probably can, because we know the camera's a little bit deceiving. You want to try and get on that yellow behind the black. He's over at that one. He can still get on it in the next shot. He's on the board he wanted to be on. All he can do is just drop it through. Nudge that yellow out. Well, he's tried to nudge the yellow out that much, so he's missed the yellow, which is most unlike Glenn. But look at the reds. Nothing really going for Shannon. He's got the red down the cushion. I think he's got to play it into those reds and almost hope for the best. It sounds bizarre, but that's exactly what he's done. And he hasn't really got a lot of run. Can he put that red in the middle, can he? If he can, he's had a bit of a result. He can, but with every shot, he's just caused himself trouble, I think. Can he? I think he can pop the red in the middle again. There'll be some clearance if he clears these. It's a nice pot. It's getting harder. Although this red does obviously fly down this right-hand side now off the yellow. So he could just, if he can just drop this in, I'll tell you what, it's a nice shot. It's good. Yeah, pot this. If you pot this and take it to the cushion, then you can play the red and screw it back for the red in the middle. Oh, he's missed the red. Oh, good job anyway. Look, we left the white. But he missed the red. Ouch. Assuming that yellow does go. So as long as Glenn gets us on it nicely now. She has done. She's got to drop this through now. And Glenn's going to have caught up the handicap in about 50 minutes. And to say Shannon keeps on making mistakes, unfortunately. And at this level, you can't do that. You've got to try and make it tighter. He's opening up every ball every time and making it so easy for Glenn. Glenn's hardly had to break sweat. Got to be smarter with his shot selections. Got to try and tie it up a little bit. Make sure he's got balls that don't go. At the moment, all he's doing is opening it up and leaving easy clearances for Glenn. And it's been too easy for him. So he's put the ball off the break. Obviously, there's a red gone down there by the yellows, which has gone a bit safe. All the other reds go. Not sure if the red goes. If that yellow wasn't there on the right-hand side, the one nearest the hole, if that wasn't there, I'm not sure if that yellow, that red would go. Well, he's gone for the yellows anyway. I think he wanted to land short to take that yellow off of that yellow. Might still play that shot anyway. And he went for it, and he's missed it. It's probably the first time that he's played a pretty poor shot there. He's played a few loose ones, but that was a pretty poor one. So Chandler's got one red that he's got to negotiate, but he's got to negotiate. He cannot leave it till like near the end. There's no point in potting these reds unless he's got a plan for that red. Does it go across there? Well, we shall find out. I don't think it does. I think he wanted the white further down. I'm not sure if it'd be the worst shot if he actually screws this out and try and brings the white up here. Well, he's gone. Why is this so hard? I don't understand why he's hit it hard, because the white went nowhere else other than where it was going to be. So I'm not sure why is it like that. Sure, it's just the pressure starting to build. I think he's lost about the last 4 or so in a row. Glenn's missed it again. But thing is, Glenn's missed knowing that that Shannon's two reds are safe. Although are they? I'm just looking now. If he drops this red in, does the top red go in the middle and the other red go to the top left as we look? Not 100% sure. If it doesn't, he's got to try and pot this and stun across into him, but he can't release it that hard. Well, he's finally playing with a little bit of sense. I don't mean that in a bad way, but having said that, he has left quite an easy loss of turn shot for Glenn, which means... Oh, well, okay. I thought Glenn would just drop that yellow onto the red and pot the red, just bring the white ball back and leave Shannon knackered. I think he's still going to do that. Well, he's just played the safety shot. I'm not sure if he actually tried to pot it or not and just missed it. If he can see the edge of those reds, he's got to split them up because he cannot win the frame with the two reds as they are. And whilst Glenn's got those two yellows next to each other, although the top one goes across to the top left, well, he's fluked a red, but he's still no further forward. I mean, maybe drop this red down to the top right-hand pocket, slow it down a little bit. Yeah, they must be listening. Let's see what Glenn does from there. He actually might have left the gap. He may have left the gap, and he can still get that bottom yellow in after he's took the top one. Or he's just going to play the loss of turn shot here, just going to pop the yellow onto the red. Just using his experience. Yeah. I think there's sometimes you may just give him a clout. He's left Glenn a perfect angle to pot and to go into him if he needs to. And Shannon's being outplayed here a fair bit, unfortunately. He went into him, but has he left himself on the plant? Don't think he has. Got some loads of singles match going on tonight, I believe. No tables available in the building. Well, he weren't supposed to pop that. However, has he left himself on the plant? We've got Ed Brewery, 1-1 with Lewis Bland. Paul Houghton, 6-1 up on Sam Dickinson. Sam's having a torrid time in Div 1. He got promoted last year. He's having a torrid time. Right, chance for Shannon. A slim one, but a chance. He's got to pop the red into the left middle. Just hold the white there or stun it back a little bit if you can. It's a toughie, but these middle pockets are built for this. Luke Pollard is far up on Colin Gooden. Ashley Taylor's 2 up on Martin Walker. Brendan 4 up on Chris Nichols. Brendan just keeps on getting better and better. Stephen Coultas 1 up on Ben Coxon. So a big shot. Is he going to take it to the bottom corner? I think he can take it to the corner. Yeah. Oh, and he's missed it. Now, does that plant go? I didn't really look at it. That might not go. Looks like he's just going to set it up. Right, can he get that red in behind the yellow? He can. And he should be able to get the white down for the black in the middle. So this should be a much needed frame for Shan. It's okay because he can pot this. You can run this in. The white's going nowhere. And that's 9-8. Bit of a strange one there from Glenn. He was in total control. A couple of strange shots. Right, big break from Shannon now. Required. Oh, he's dry. He's dry. Look at those yellows, but it's a tough first yellow. Just right on the cush. Makes it very hard. He's cued it very nicely. He's got to play the plant. He's got to cue it. I think he can... Yeah, that's fine. That's come out nice, isn't it? He's got to make his sort his work out here, though. It's not straightforward. He wants the white basically where it is now for the black. So easiest way to do that is to take that yellow to the right last. Has he gone too far for that yellow? No, he's fine. And that's perfect. Let's just drop this in. That's 9 all. So in off from there from Glenda. But look at that. Shock horror. It's an absolutely awful break. Balls covered everywhere. I mean, Shannon could play the plant here, could he? Could he play the yellow onto the black onto the yellow? Same applies here. He's got 2 bad yellows, and Glenn's got 2 bad reds. Okay, so now he's got 1 bad yellow. 2 bad yellows. Still got the yellow behind the black, of course. So he needs to pull back here. He can't. I don't think he can clear these up. So stop potting balls. Get that yellow out to the side, if you can. Because he can't clear these up. And that's not good, I'm afraid. He's got 1 yellow out and messed the other one up. I'm not saying I knew what shot to play, The only good thing is he's where he's left the white, he's kind of forcing Glenn to go for it, maybe, or certainly play the red over the hole. So that's the good thing, though it's landed. So he's actually turning it down. Look, he's gonna. Oh wow. Doesn't really help Glenn either. He's obviously got the same problem down there. He's got balls that don't go, but so that's what Glenn does. You see. Not going to get him much further forward though, because he's still going to have the same problem if he's got ball in hand. Or they could probably play the red. It will put that down there, take the red off the cushion and get the yellow and the black out. He got out the snooker there a bit. Luckily, he missed the yellow he was going for. Same again here though. Look. Whilst that black's next to the yellow, there's still a bit of life here for Shan. But of course, the yellow next to the black doesn't go for him either. So he's no benefit in potting balls here. I mean, he did go for that, and there's no benefit to doing it because he can't clear them up. When I used to commentate a fair bit, a few months ago and whatnot, I always used to say, stop going for ball clearances when they don't all go. There's no point in potting your balls. That's a good shot. Oh, what a shot from Glenn there. Look. What a shot from Glenn. And Glenn's just picking them off one by one again. He dealt with the balls that didn't go, and unfortunately Shannon didn't, and that's the difference. Shannon's been blinded by the headlights a little bit here. He's being found out a little bit. At the level above, you can't just pop balls and get away with it. And at the moment, that's what he's finding out. Of course, he's still in this game. He's very, very capable of reeling off a couple of frames. But this is going to make it 10-9 to Glenn. Shannon needs to make sure he stays in the game. It's about points. And to get anything like 10 or 11 or 12 points off of Glenn is going to be good anyway, even with a 5 start. So he's got to keep his wits about him. Try and stay in the match. I think if you can get to even 14 frames, that would be a bit of a result. Okay, let's see what we know. Yellows look better than reds, but there's one yellow that doesn't go. Could go reds actually. If the black would go in the middle. Oh, he's missed it. He's lucky that he's put that red and yellow back together again almost. Well, he has. Not almost, he has. I think Glenn will go try the reds as well. It's easier to try and move this red down here than it is off of a red, than off of a yellow. If he goes yellows, he's got no real ball to get into this yellow down here. But if he goes reds, he's got a couple of options-ish. It's not easy, though. Not easy. Whichever way he decides. Looks like he's going to try the reds. He's going to try and get to it straight away. Not quite worked out. He may just screw off with this red now, pot the yellow, play the loss of turn shot. Get the red off this cushion, just screw the white across. No real benefit in keep going now. Although that red does go. That red does go past the yellow, so it might open up the pocket, but he's played a double there and he's not quite landed or anything else. So he's just in no man's land a little bit. At this moment in time, you'd kind of say advantage yellows, but you never know with Glenn. You could nail this in the middle and then play the long red and get it out. Let's see what he does. Yeah, he's nailed it in the middle and he's left himself on this long one. How do you play it though? Do you play it to play top and come and bring the play, try and get the red in the same pocket? Or do you play it like that? Well, there you go. That's your answer. Not going to be easy to get on that red. He may just have to take his medicine, just drop this in and just leave himself a long red. That's all he can do. Oh, that's got to make sure this white doesn't disappear behind that yellow as well. And he certainly did that. So in these middle pockets, they're absolute buckets, so they shouldn't be missing this. Oh, just as I say that. Just as I say that. Oh. Right then, Shan. You haven't had a chance like this since about frame 5. Maybe he's forgotten how to pot. Oh, there you go. Just as I say that, I'm not even joking. He's missed that by an absolute mile. And why he stunned it in as opposed to just dropping it in. If you just drop it in, you know you're snookering him. Such a poor shot. And Glenn, oh, is he going to be enough? No, I'm sorry. That's such a poor shot from Shannon. He's up against it. Pressure's on. Why not just drop a ball in, or play just a safety shot if you're not sure of it? But he's missed that. He's not even jawed it. That's how much he's missed it by, and it wasn't a hard shot. And that's just purely pressure. There's plenty of time. They've still got over 50 minutes left. So he's got plenty of time to get frames on the board. Well, if that plant goes, this could be all over. Is that a good look at it? You must think it does. I'm under that a little bit though. All of a sudden, he's taking the whites into places he didn't really want to go. And he's missed it. So, chance for the reds. I think he's got to take the reverse double early. Take that now. You're on it. Play the white off of a couple of cushions. Get yourself down there. And I think if he pots this, slow down white. Slow down white. And he's okay. Not perfect, but he's okay. Because yes, he can pot this in the middle. I think he wants to pot this in the middle and then take this red to the bottom left. He doesn't want to take the red below because I don't know if he can get back up to take this long red, bottom left, pop it through. I think the black goes in the middle, right middle. So he's actually got rolly, rolly, rolly. Oh, he could get through the gap. Fair enough. Fair fight. That's fine. That's a good shot. He's got to judge this and screw it back to about the middle pocket. That's fine. Because he's only got to top this, so you can still pot it from where the red is. So just play this a little bit of top, Don't worry about coming in out of bulk. Just leave yourself on the black, sorry. And one good solid pot. Yeah, nice shot. 11-10. Poor shot there from Glenn. That was the very first shot was the one that done it. Keeping it tight. 49 minutes or so to go. $16 frames played in an hour and 10 minutes. Good going. Don't forget to put your one on the board, Shan. Big break required. It's dry. It's dry, but it's also relatively safe. Reds actually look pretty good. Can he put? I don't think he can put the red in the middle though. Yellows, there's some traffic. Or maybe he can put this red in the middle. If he can, he can. Yeah, he did go in easy. A tough next shot though. I mean, if he's got to play it, he plays this shot knowing that not really leaving a yellow even if he misses. Does he go into them a little bit? Because that red to the left of the yellows may cause him a problem. Yeah, he has gone into them, but it's not come out. Yeah, not come out too well because that red did go to the top left, and now it doesn't. So now it only goes in the middle, I think, or the bottom right as we looked, obviously. And when he takes this red, he's going away from that. He's going to try and screw in and out, is he? And yeah, how about that? How about that, folks? Not bad at all. Absolutely pinpoint accurate. Very nice. Just got to play some left-hand side here. It's just checked up a tree. Look at that. Great shot. Probably take the black in the same pocket, I should think. Bring the white across. Yeah. Not a lot Shannon could do with that. The break weren't very good. And a very good clearance from Glenn. $45 minutes or so to go. That's a rather big break. 2 reds down. But bit of traffic. He can't go yellows, I don't think. I don't think you can see this yellow to the bottom left. And if he goes reds, he's got problems with this red down here. A couple of problems with the reds. He may just get to take his medicine here. I'm surprised he's taking this now. But yeah, that's a good shot. They're saying that. Very good shot. Very good shot. So, how greedy do you want to be? Do you play a lot of top right? No, he's playing bottom. So go back down. He's got to drop this in, stun it across those yellows. And he's got the red in the middle. Oh, no, no, he didn't stun it. Didn't he had to unscrew it a little bit and he didn't. So he's snookered. So a lifeline for Shan. And Shan's got a big pocket for his yellow that's on the cushion if he gets back to the table by the look of it. What he's got to do if he does get back to the table, and he should do from here, is just be smart about it. Sometimes, oh, he's got that yellow out for him. Oh, but look where he's put it. For God's sake. Might go in the middle, actually, saying that. Got to be slightly smart here, though, Shan. He doesn't have to clear these up, but if he doesn't fancy it, he's playing the wrong ball first. Why would you take that first? You can leave that till later. You got to take this yellow, these two yellows that are next to each other down on the bulk line. You've got to get rid of them first and work your way down because they're covering each other. So they only go in the left pocket. So you have to put, yeah. Okay. I mean, oh no, look what's happened. It's just the wrong shot, I'm afraid. It's totally the wrong shot. Had to deal with these two yellows. He had loads of time to deal with that. He's lucky if he's got a touching ball, and he's lucky that the red doesn't really go. But the shot selection was not good, in my opinion, of course. He's played a good one there, and even if he gets off of any cushion there, I don't think that red really goes anywhere. So it's definitely going to come back to the table, you would think. Oh, saying that, there are two cushions in the middle. I'll tell you what, he's hit it. He's opened up those yellows. So he has hit it, but look what he's left. Got a few options here. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind him taking this one as long as he stuns the white. Yeah, that's a good shot. Yeah, he's played that nice. You can just top this through off the top cushion now, bounce it back down, and he should have basically roly. Yeah, it's a lovely shot. That's perfect. Just got to bring it back a few inches just for droppy. Perfect. So he got away with a little one there, to be fair. That touching ball did help him out. It's 12-11. About 40, just over 40 minutes to go. It's a nice break. He's potted a red. The yellows look nice. Reds look nice. I mean, you've got to go yellows because of where the black is, I would suggest. So I drop this yellow in the middle. Yeah. And does this yellow go past that yellow? I'm assuming it does. If it does, you can just drag it right back a little bit. Yeah, nice shot. So pot this and come in through the gap. Leave himself an angle. Yeah, that's fine. He can get. I think he can get through the gap, can't he? Pop plays for a bit of top and off the top cushion and through the gap. There you go. Just a bit harder, but he's got the plant. A bit harder than I would have done. He just dropped it through and you're going to took the yellow to the bottom left, but he's got the plant. However, you don't really know where the yellow's going. You know, it could work its way down towards that red, but he hasn't really got any other options. Can he cut that? I think he can. If he can cut that and then just skin off of that red, he could land quite nicely for this yellow to the bottom right. Got to make sure you pot it though. He can't take that one, I don't think. So you got to try and cut that in, skinny, white onto that red to hold the white. He missed the red. And can he cut that in the middle? If he does, the white's going to disappear. Missed it anyway. He just, one shot that he overhit there just cost him there, to be fair. And it looks like Glenn's going to just mop these up. One slightly toughy shot to play with that red on the cushion. Do you want to play it now? This is the only shot that could go wrong. Major jaw. I mean, not on this table, more than likely not. But, oh, just to say that there, yeah. He left himself a lot of angle on that. But we know that these don't come off the cushions very nicely. So he has got a double on, but he's got to hit it pretty hard to try and square it up. Here we go. Oh, what's he doing? He's played the lost of turn. Okay. I mean, I don't mind whether he's got a good white, but he's not put a yellow in the nicest place. Great pot from Glenn, though. And that is going to be 13-11. Yeah. Just a shame that he hit that yellow too hard when he came through the gap. Left himself on that plant, which he then just lost position a little bit there then after that. Was that another dry break? It is, but every time he dry breaks, he seems to leave not the nicest layouts. Always the way. But he's looking at a free ball plant here, which is fine. But those two reds to the left, as soon as he plays this shot, it's the same again. All the yellows now go. Yeah, he's got two reds that don't. So he's up against it right from the word go. I'm not saying he shouldn't have gone for the red, but all I'm saying is his very first shot has opened up every yellow to go. And he's got problems. He's got to try and get on that red behind it to take the red to the bottom left. And he ain't going to get onto it from like that. Yeah, unfortunately, he's playing like a lower division player here, where he's just potting balls without thinking about the other balls. Ish. Although he got to it in the end, but he probably shouldn't have gone for the first shot, in all honesty, because the reds were a long shot to clear him up. But as soon as you played that first shot, the yellows became favourites. So you're right up against it. As soon as you played your first shot, you're right up against it. And Glenn's just got dollies again, I'm afraid. And Chandler's done this time and time again now. He's made it far too easy for Glenn by going for his clearances that are just not there. Don't know how many times I have to say it in commentary for people to for it to sink into people that you shouldn't be going for clearances if they're not there. It just makes it too easy because you've got nowhere to hide. As soon as you miss, you've got nowhere to hide. You don't get 2 shots. There's no snookers. But as soon as he played that first shot, I just knew he was going to lose that frame. I see it all the time. Shannon breaks. And has he potted yellow, has he? Right, so straight away I'm looking at reds. I think all the reds go. I'm not sure I'll be taking these ones first. I'd have worked down there first. So I took the red to the bottom left and then the red into the middle. You can still do that this way now. And I think the black goes in the middle. So he's got a good clearance on here. Just play this for a little bit of top. He's okay, he's okay. I didn't see the other route then. I mean, the other route was rollies. That's the thing. Can he get through to that yellow? That's that red, sorry. If he can't, he's making hard work of this. It's a bit straight, is it? Now, if the red near the middle of the table goes past the red and yellow, he can just pop this and screw it back and just leave himself a straight shot on it. Oh, how'd he get that though? Is he in off? He's got away with it. I think he can pot this, can he? Can he pot and screw into that yellow? If he can, he's got a chance. Yeah, he can. So you can just play this. Nice shot that is. Just play this with top it all the way through. I think he's got the cut on the middle. Hopefully he's got. Can he just play top on it? Yeah. Yeah, he's got away with that one. He's got away with one. But some nice potting. Glenn's broke, and he's broke poorly again. And he's left hardly anything again. No, I'm sorry, Shan, but I don't think that ever went. No, but look at these yellows. You can go reds actually as well. I'm not sure if those yellows on the right planted. But he's going to go reds anyway. He's over it that though. He's over it that. He has still got a pot on, but it's very tough. Okay, so Shannon's got a good chance here. Can he pot this, top it through, play the plant to open up those yellows? For me, he's playing the wrong ball straight away. He's got into them, but look, he's made them worse. They planted. He didn't need to move them. He's got a tough shot now. Yeah, I mean, he can pot this, but He missed it. He's not. That's not even close. If he hit that red, if that red weren't there, he's missing the pot by a good foot. A little bit of work to do for Glenn. Oh, is he in off? Is he in off? He's not, but he's just going to drop this red over the hole. He's not going to. This is what I'm saying about smart. I don't think he's going to pot this, is he? Oh, he is. Forget that. Forget what I was saying there. I thought it was just. I didn't know he had that much angle. I thought he was just going to drop that in and leave Shannon with virtually no shot. Didn't see what angle he actually had. Oh, we don't want to put that red on the cushion, though. Don't think he can pot and screw back into it. The screw behind it and just take his medicine. Oh, he's gone in off. Big chance for Shannon now. All those yellows go to that bottom pocket if he takes them in the right order. This is where take that yellow first. No. That's such a bad shot. Overhit it by an absolute country mile. And now he's left himself with a toughie. He's potted it well. He's fine. I like making things easy, and that was not easy. But this should be, just drop this in, just drop it and roll the white through. Oh, either way, yeah, drop that in, and you've got the yellow in the middle. That's just to roll it, just roll away, wouldn't it? Okay, screw it in. It would have been just easy just to roll it in. It's going to be 14-13 with Shannon's break. About 27 minutes to play. .22 frames played.
How are they keeping track of the time? Do you know?
They're doing it on their clock, on a watch. Yeah, because I messed up the clock. I didn't realise it had started, and I went and started it on my phone, so it reset. So they're about 7 minutes ahead of that. So yeah, they're thinking about 26. I messaged Glenn. He said that he's doing it on his phone anyway.
Cool. Yeah, because they can't have the light turn off on the arena.
No, that's right. Yeah, so they got about 26 minutes to go. When I messed it up, there was I lost about 7 minutes. So yeah, it's about 26 to go. So plenty of time, but Shannon's got to put one extra on his scoreboard card there. He ain't put it up. It's 14-13. And he's got a decent chance here as well. He's got a bit of work to do when he plays. He could do with actually taking him on the cushion next, because then he's got more angle. Yeah. Oh.
Don't want to be straight though.
Didn't want to be straight. He can nick a little bit, but this is where I was talking about a minute ago. He should be smart. Just rolls over the hole. If you can't get on it, well, he has played it well though.
Oh, it's a good shot.
You've got to take your medicine now. I think you've got to screw left backwards and come through the gap and take the red down the cushion first, if you can. Because if he went forwards, I don't think he could do it. He may have got away with it. He's on the red, but it's not nice. But if he'd have screwed back, he could have come through the gap, because going forwards, he was always going to hit that yellow. Got dead weight this. Oh, it's a nice shot.
That's a great shot.
Now, does that yellow move the other yellow out the way as he plays it? That's what he's looking at. And it'll just open the black up. Oh, he's played it nice.
Lovely.
That's going to be 14-all. Great game. 14-all, 25 minutes to go. Points all over the place. Hope he puts his 2 up so he knows. Don't look like he has. I'll realise in a minute because obviously there's an arrow to Shannon showing it's his break, but it's not. So it is 14-all. Let me go online and I'll change it myself. And is Glenn dry again? It's a big break this time. Yellow's probably. Yeah, drop this in. You may have to come long now. Oh, you can take the one in the middle, I suppose, can you? But it's not going to be guaranteed on it. May have to come long. Take the long pot. Yeah, he's just run out of position a little bit there. He went for the wrong ball, I think. He can still rectify it. You know, he's still cuts. He's only got to just play this dead weight. He has done. Yeah, and he's perfect there. Just got to screw this back. Got to screw this back. The black's a dolly. He can roll it through if he wants. It's easier just to stun it back, I think. Makes it. That must be right over the hole to drop it all the way down there. Jesus Christ. Don't know if it is. He's gone too far, has he? He's got to come up and down. That's crazy. He should have just. Why don't you just screw it back? I don't get it. He's all right, though. 15, 14. Again, good points.
He's just toiling with him.
Well, he's won the last. I think is that the last 4 he's won?
Last 4, yeah.
Wow. What a comeback.
Shannon's playing really well of late, though.
Yeah, well, I mean, early doors, I was saying he kept on going for the wrong balls and going for clearances that weren't there, and then just making it so easy for Glenn. But the last few, Glenn's breaks have let him down a bit. Obviously, I think there's been two reverse dishes actually. If I look back at them with his break dish as well, and look at them. Look at them for a break. He's only got to drop this yellow down here. He's on the yellow. He's literally should be coming down here first. Take this yellow to the bottom right. White's naturally coming to the side here for the other yellow. Can go this way, of course, because he can just leave it till last. Got to make sure he gets out of here, though. And that's the problem.
Yeah, gone too far.
Yeah, I mean, he went the wrong way. It was literally natural to just drop that in. And he had rollers. Everything was rollers, but they don't play like that. They don't play like I do. They like hitting balls. Double in the middle? Got no chance. I'm not just saying it, but that's why those cushions are terrible. Because he went for that in the middle and he's missed it by 2 foot. That's why I don't like playing on them. Those cushions, you just don't know what's going to happen. He's played that as almost like a straight double in the middle. He missed it by 2 foot. But he's left the white pretty safe. Oh, it's popped out. The pressure's starting to mount a little bit on Glenda. One good pot here. Problem is, I mean, I'd be taking the one in the middle of the table myself. But that's a great pot.
Yes.
He's full of confidence all of a sudden. Nice pot. And this is going to be 16-14. Is that 5 in a row?
Yep.
Wowzers. Wowzers. Just showing I got the handicaps about right again. $16.14. About 19 minutes to go, which kind of rules out, I would say, unless he gets a couple of break dishes, Glenn getting to 18 for one. I can't see him winning. Well, no, I mean, it is positive, possible, of course. There's 25 frames played in about an hour and 40 minutes. That's a pretty impressive rate. But he's dry again. What does he goes? Does he go for the reds? I mean,
I think it's been red by the side of the yellow, and it's.
This is exactly the same again. I've been saying this all game.
Oh, he's changed mine.
Yeah, and rightly so in a way. I tell you for what I kept on saying is, every time, like as soon as he moves this red now, every yellow goes. As such, there is this yellow here, but he was doing it earlier where he would play a shot where it made his opposition balls all go, and then he would miss because he said had one or two balls that didn't go, and he just left it easy for Glenn so many times. He's done it again there a little bit, although there is still some balls in the middle to negotiate.
We ain't getting to the other two now.
No. He's going to have to play a double here. Even then, he's not going to get back onto the right angle he needs. So he's potted himself into some trouble here. I'll tell you what, though, he has got on it, you know.
But you angled to cannon him as well. If
he's going to cannon it. He can't. You don't want to cannon it too hard, otherwise he's going to go up beyond. Bit on the yellow. So all he has done now, he's sped up, and he didn't need to. He's 2 frames away from victory, by the way. He didn't need to speed up because he's got 16 points, and with 17 minutes on the clock, he only needs 2 frames to win the game. And he was rushing around. You know what I mean? Almost. I'm not saying you slow play because that's not right. We're not saying that at all. But he didn't have to go that fast, for sure, because it's in Glenn's interest for him to go fast. Shannon is 2 frames away from winning, or getting the maximum points, whereas Glenn is 4. So Glenn has to play a little bit faster, although he's still got plenty of time. Shannon didn't need to, and he rushed that. He could have slow played it a bit. It would have been frustrating. So when I say slow play balls and cover holes. Play balls and do this, that, and the other. Play a shot within 5 seconds.
Elongate the frame as opposed to.
Yeah, exactly. Because Glenn will just get more and more frustrated because he needs the game to be finished quickly. And then you'll get your opportunity. Instead, he's tried to force it, and it hasn't worked. And this is exactly what he did first half of the match. He forced it and forced it and forced it, and missed and missed and missed. And Glenn just picked him off just like this every frame. So just got to be a little bit wary of that. It's all new to us, this time play. But he's got 16 minutes to go, and the way I'll be looking at it is I've got to win 2 frames in that 16 minutes, or stop Glenn winning 3 frames or 2 frames, because I'm 1 ahead of him. I've got 1 point more than him at the moment. Got my in practice, got my hardest game out of the way, and I've got 1 more point than him. That's what's got to be going through your head now. He's got a red off the break. Yellows look like the ball straight away.
Yeah, yellows do.
He's got a yellow that he can pot. Don't know if the yellow goes past the black or not, but it's the same again. Just get control of this frame. Pot the yellow. No need to rush. He's potting it. He's already round the table before he's potted it. It doesn't need to be. Just stroke them in. Take your time a little bit. There's absolutely no rush for you.
Back in a minute.
So it's just gone awry again there now. But you can just potentially just drop that yellow down. He's potting balls, and I don't know if that yellow goes past the black. If it doesn't, why is he potting all of his balls? Well, that's a very nice shot. Well, it must go. I mean, the way he's queuing up, he's looking at it, it must go. But if it does, why not take the yellow in the middle first and then take it? Oh, it flew in. Oh, absolutely flew in. Yet again, I'm talking absolute nonsense. Got a bit of making sure he don't snook himself here, though. Oh, he's come out plumb. He's come out plumb. And that's going to be Shannon on the hill. 17-15. About 14 minutes to go. So still plenty of time. Still plenty of time. Probably Glenn will need a break this year, I think, to try and get to 18. 17-15. 3 frames. 14 minutes. Loads of time. This is the thing. Absolutely loads of time still. Big break. Oh, he's gone in off again. Oh. Right. Well, I mean, reds would be the choice. Pot this red and then just knock that red and snooker in behind there. Then all your reds are out. Okay, he's gone into it. Okay, he's going to go for it. He's going to go for the win. Overcooked that, but he's still got a shot. Can just trace this down the cushion, nice and slow. Yeah. Oh, it's just seemed to have drifted away a little bit there. All right, so pressure on Glenn. He knows there's about 12 minutes or so to go. 12, 13 minutes to go there are. So, double to start. He has, but he hasn't landed himself on that yellow that he would have wanted to. Can you see the one over the cushion, on the cushion near the hole? I think he can. Nice pot. Yeah, and these are all connecting a little bit here now. Normally, he might well go for the loss of turn shot here, yellow onto the red down the bottom, but of course that's no good to him, so he's going to have to try and go for it. Oh, he's just nudged that yellow, so it's touching the black. That's not ideal. He's now got to screw back into that. There's no guarantee that he's actually going to get on anything nicely. It's just slight pressure again, time pressure. Played it nice. He has played it nice. He's going to leave himself one big shot down the cushion, knowing that if he misses it, he pretty much loses. Oh, he's going to go in and off, and that will probably be it. Shannon should be clearing these up now. Ball in hand. White. Yeah, just put the white to the left-hand side and pop that red to the bottom right as we look. That's it. Probably bring the white ball back and leave himself the plant, or we can just roll it through, either way. Oh, he screwed it out. Oh, dear. I think you take the one in the middle. Definitely take the one in the middle. You got options then. Yeah, he didn't want to be coming back for that. Wherever you landed on the table, he was pretty much going to be on this red. And that's perfect. That's going to be a droppy in for 18-15 to Shan. And that is game over. Good points. I think Glenn will be happy with that as well, to be fair. That's a tough game against Shannon. And very well played to Shannon there. He had a 5 start, and without that, it was 15-13. So great performance there from Shan. I'll see you boys in a while. But next up, we might have Chopper playing in a minute against Tim Farrell. Might have a little go on that. You never know. We'll see you in a while.